You was locked up with Gangsta Terrance Williams. Will you share your light on that, how that was and how y'all ran path in there?
Hey, look, you know what's so funny about?
Because you talk about, you say you a cool dude.
Yeah, so you know what's funny about me and Gangsta William time in Yazoo. We was in Yazoo, Mississippi. I remember D4 upstairs. So everybody was talking about Gangsta when he was coming in. All the New Orleans cats like, yeah, boy, baby brother come in here, you heard me? Yeah, Gangsta boy, that boy come in here, you heard me? And he popped up. So when he popped up, you know, everybody was talking about it, right? But I'm doing time in Yazoo, and nobody even know me as ZOE. They just knew me as a Haitian dude from Miami. You feel me? And boy, ask about it. In that car, they knew. Bro, the car got a problem, Junk going. Any spot I went to, you ask about it. If Junk gonna be a part of it, we gonna blow the spot. It's gonna be, we shutting the compound down. And I did it in Yazoo. That's how. But anyway, we was in the same unit, so everybody used to be talking about, yeah, that baby brother. So when he popped up in the cell, I looked at him, I say, damn, you could tell he baby brother, but to me, he kind of favored Manny Fresh mode. When I saw him, I was like, that nigga really look like Manny Fresh, but that's baby. So Marcelli, he used to deal with Marcelli a lot. So him and Marcelli used to talk, and Gangsta had gave Marcelli his album. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody used to be like, man, that ain't Gangsta. Some people, they didn't know him. They were like, man, that ain't baby brother. And then he was like, Marcelli was like, yeah, that is his brother, bro. He had got his album. So I was looking through, and I used to see like events that I knew about in the thing. I'm like, damn, that's when he was messing with the boys. But I used to tell Marcelli, like, boy, we used to mess with Cash Money, them on the street. Boy, we did this, we did that. And he used to always say, man, I'm going to go tell. Yeah, nah, you ain't, what you doing? I'm just telling you, we used to, man, we vibe with them boys for real. But Gangsta, you know, he had became a Muslim. So Gangsta, a lot of the homies used to be mad because Gangsta like ain't like vibe with them because he had done changed his life. He was with the Muslim. He was rolling with the Muslims. And they really wanted him to be like in the New Orleans car. But he was like, man, you know, I changed my life, Brian. You know, he was preparing to get out of here, but Gangsta was cool, you know what I'm saying? He already had his recognition from streets. You already know that. So he did his time laid back. Me, I was getting ready for out here. Workout, feel me, eating good, polishing up my spirituality. You know, I was everywhere. Education-wise, knowledge. I was like, bro, I know done changed. I've been gone 15 years. I know I got to change it up. I got to come out there like, you know what I'm saying, ready. Because, man, bro, them feds, boy, behind them walls, they're going to make you think. Because, you know, they build them prisons that last 100 years or better. You 30, 40 years old, you like, I ain't got 100 years to live. I'm going to die in this mother. But if I get out this, I ain't never coming back to this. The reality will strike you. And you see, dudes like Ali, he was playing around, making all that ruckus out here, right? And he built himself to a CCE, right? They almost kingpin him out and all that. And when he faced that reality, when he got behind them walls and that thing started closing, you ain't ready for that. It was, man, look at that. If you look at his old pictures versus his new pictures now, you could tell that boy, he suffered in that joint. Because for real, when you see dudes that was like on their thing and, you know, they kept their health up and they ain't really had no hard time, you see they come out, they be fake. You be like, boy, you looking good, boy, you could tell a dude that was having a hard time, you know, from how when they went in, they was fresh, you know, he was out here doing his thing, right? So you supposed to came out with the reputation you had and the people respect you, you supposed to came out like, boy, look at that boy, nice, red carpet, back to the crib, all the souls like, oh, Ali, this up. What happened? You way west, New Jersey somewhere? He got the white girl. We know the white girl, Sarah, some girl, nobody don't even care about you, bro.
And like, when did you and Gangsta and Terrance started talking and chopping it up? Because I know you say your homeboy was like, your cellmate was like, yeah, I'm gonna let him know. Like, when did y'all?
Oh yeah. Like, so no, but my cellmate used to always try to play with me and she tell me like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him, boy, yeah, Marcelli used to mess with baby them in the street. But I ain't used to want that type of, you know what I'm saying, clout, or you know what I'm saying, what are you doing that for? It's just he had the album, so we used to be looking at it together, and I used to be like, damn, I can remember that, bro. They was in Miami around that time. And we vibe like that, but Gangsta didn't never knew that I was a ZOE pound dude. I ain't never had a conversation with Gangsta to talk about that. When I used to talk to Gangsta, it used to be like on some joke time because one of his homeboy, he was tight with me. We used to cook together, you know what I'm saying? Like in the Fed, sometimes, you know, you might want a nacho, and, you know, one dude might buy the cheese, he might go buy the chips, somebody get the vegetables. So, you know, we'll cook together. So one of his homeboys, Sabri, which was in the, he was a Muslim too. He was the head Sharif or something. He was like security for the Muslim car. Them Muslim, them Sunni Muslim boy, you know, they consider the gang in the joint. Them boys be deep. So that's how me and Gangsta really used to kind of like just bump head and we'll say a few words to each other. But for the most part, you know, when you're in a unit with a dude, you kind of watch how he did. You feel what I'm saying? You could tell dudes that kind of like got man behavior. You know what I'm saying? Dude respectful. You know what I'm saying? When shit do go down, as far as the car, you know, you step out, you ready to, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to go with your car if you bought that life. Because a lot of times, if you don't go with your car and you get left behind, whoever the enemy is, they going to munch at you too. So the best thing to do if you got car beef and it's going up, you better ride with the car. Don't get left behind, player. So that type of politicking kind of made the feds to where you gotta be like, you gotta be on your game, bro. You know, respect men. You know what I'm saying? Don't be borrowing bread and you can't pay. You know, creating beef. You know what I'm saying? It's just the feds ain't all what you but people make it to be. If you a real dude, you know how to do time. You know, you do your time, go home, and that's that. You feel me? It wasn't nothing to it, but Gangsta, me and Gangsta, you know what I'm saying? We was just always kind of like passing by each other, and, you know, respectfully, they'll be like, well, what's up, Gangsta? What's up, Junk? You feel me? On that type of note. We ain't had like no, you feel me? We wasn't clicked up like that, you know, because like I said,
you stay to yourself. You was a stay to yourself type.
That's right. And I had a few dudes. So I had a few dudes that I messed with when I was in the unit, because when we get up, it was 2-3 dudes. I remember Mike. He was from Tennessee, and I had a DC. Man, one time for White Horse, man, that boy got a life sentence. I still, you know what I'm saying, make sure I could do what I could do for him, because he's a real dude. Man, I wish we do get that political power. You could just like kind of like free some of the real ones. There's some real men in there, bro. Them boys been down 30, 40 years. Man, they deserve a shout out, bro. Them boys changed. They old now, and it's like still thugging it. But White Horse is a dude that from DC that I used to be down with. And we kind of like, when you live together, when you locked up, you build a relationship with dudes. You know, you 4-5 years in the same spot, in the same unit. So certain dudes I vibe with, and them dudes were men. They were respected. So it's all about like, you know, I see he kicking with certain dudes. That's why he say certain dudes Junk ain't used to mess with. It's certain dudes that got the code, you know, what up, wherever you from, everywhere. And that's just it, bro. I just did my time on some real time and got up out of there, bro. Because I was already on the mission. I knew I had a mission to accomplish when we got back out here, bro. You know, especially with what that dude was doing, man. That dude, he trash, bro.
Getting money, serving glee, like the nigga off Tippie Toe.